Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. I'm your host Rizawato. Last time, I believe we cleaned out most of the Chozo ruins. Actually, I believe we cleaned out all of the Chozo ruins. I don't think there's anything left. So now we're just going to go ahead and make our way to the Magmoor caverns, and we can clean there out as well. And then in the next one, we'll do the Phendrana drifts. So, take our little shortcut up here. Well, I guess it's a shortcut. Different entrance, whichever you prefer to call it. But yeah, I don't believe there's anything left in the Chozo ruins to grab, but there is something here. Now that we have the plasma beam, we can actually get it. So first, get rid of that guy. Oh, hi, there's one of these up here. And you just burn them up, of course. Almost any enemy you can burn up now with the plasma beam. Also, if you see right here, there's just raindrops hitting something, and if you scan, these water droplets seem to be stopping in midair. Well, wrong beam, or wrong visor. Invisible platforms. Those are a thing in this game. They're actually quite common. So, invisible platforms all the way up here. So, we're gonna go up here, and you wouldn't really notice this here if you weren't using the X-ray visor. So there's a missile expansion. Just right up top. So just kind of make your way through carefully. And through here we have another missile expansion. So there's two more right before we get into the Magmoor caverns. I think there's maybe one more in the town overworld in general, but there shouldn't be anything else. So there's that. A couple of those. Now, back over here. If we can get around these beetles. Now, I don't think there's too many to get in the Magmoor caverns, really. There's not really too much to get in there in general. Just maybe a couple more expansions at most. And, there's actually a couple of, what are they? Why can I not remember what they're called? Chozo artifacts, that's right. For some reason, I could not remember what they were called. But yeah, there's a few more Chozo artifacts to get in the Magmoor caverns as well. So we're gonna just make sure we grab all of that. Let's see, there's this direction here. I don't believe there's anything else we need to get in this direction. No, there's nothing else here that I believe we need to get. Although there is a door we haven't gone through yet, but that's gonna be a different entrance / exit. We're gonna go back through this way pretty much. And we're also gonna go to Lava Lake, because that's where something is as well. So we'll go this way. And since we have so much health, and lava doesn't inhibit our movement, so we'll just kinda walk through this. Make it easier. Like, it really doesn't matter how much damage you take now. We can easily just skip through this area. That makes life easier. Having all these upgrades at the end of the game just makes you feel powerful. Oh yeah, we also have this in here I forgot about. Remember this thing we scanned earlier in the game? And I stopped right before just because didn't want to spoil it. Well, I'll spoil it. The ice spreader. Now, scan this. Scan shows stress fractures in Bendesium frame. And what is Bendesium weak to? Power bombs. So, just follow it here and we grab the ice spreader. Alright, so basically the ice spreader is a super missile but with the ice beam. Instead of using just 5 missiles, it takes 10. So, for instance, charge it up, then missile. And I kind of glitched through the wall a little bit, but it's supposed to make an entire area covered in ice for a short period. So it can freeze a wide area of enemies. So that's actually pretty useful. So there's that. And then in here, we don't have any turrets anymore. We have a bunch of these guys, which actually I think we only have 2. I think there should only be one more in here somewhere. I don't know. There should only be just one more in here somewhere. Oh well. We need to make our way up. Oh yeah, there's another one. Just standing up there for some reason. Okay, so I was right. There's just 2 in here. But we want to head over here and make our way up here. I don't remember if we grabbed this yet or not. I don't think I did. So let's see. Okay, no, we have not. Alright, so there's a spinner up here. Raises a platform. I don't think there's any important stuff to scan here, no. So this is going to raise a platform for us to make our way all the way across over here. And there's a door over here. Through there, we have a couple things we can grab. One of which is mandatory. And the other is pretty much mandatory. Except not really. So as you can see there, there's a Chozo artifact. We could have gotten this very early on in the game, but because there's two things we get here, I figured may as well wait till this point to grab it. So there is the second of 12. It being the second kind of shows that you're supposed to get this one earlier on. So, but anyways, now that we've done that, there's also a Bendesium plate here. And of course, Bendesium means power bombs. So we fall through this hole, and there's a power bomb expansion. So there's another expansion for our power bombs. And now we just kind of roll out through right over here, I guess. That fan, why is that fan even there? Why is there a fan here? Why would you put a fan in here? Okay. I never noticed that before. But anyways, we can roll ourselves out, and we just kind of fall straight down here. We never looked up and realized that there's a hole here mixed in with these fans. It's like where a fan is supposed to be. So, I don't know. It's strange. It's very cleverly hidden. And we just blew this up, but it's already repaired itself. So, that's interesting. I believe we need to go back this way, though. I believe. Maybe not. Nope, okay. We need to go back this way. Well, anyways, yeah, that Bendesium tunnel just repaired itself that quickly. Don't know why. We have the ice spreader. So, oh. Did this crack? Was this cracked before? Probably was, and I probably never noticed it. I don't know. Some days you notice different things, and some days you don't. Let's see, that other guy is going to be right here. If I can actually hit him. There we go. Send him to oblivion. Okay. So, let's see. Now we want to go to Lava Lake, which is back this way. So we'll just head right over here. And if you hear like a weird voice or something in the background, that's because someone has another television in the house turned up very loud and playing weird music or something. So yeah, there's that. In here we have, actually there's another missile expansion here that we have to get, but we have a few flying pirates as per as usual now, which is good because I'd rather flying pirates over turrets. They're easier to get rid of, believe it or not, and they don't shoot at you as much. So anyways, right over here there is more invisible platforms, and if you know where they're at, you can get this missile expansion much earlier if you just remember the spacing for these. Also, if you notice, I'm slowly sinking down. All these platforms in here do that. But yeah, you could get this missile expansion earlier on if you actually know the jump, like the spacing for these platforms, where to jump. I just never bother. So anyways, you can use a super missile to blow this open, or just one missile. Actually, I guess I thought it was supposed to be a super missile, but I guess just one missile does it. So anyways, there's a hidden missile expansion right there. And we'll go ahead and use the invisible platforms to make our way back. Just for the convenience sake. Alright, so now there's only the last... I believe the only thing we have left to grab in here is going to be the Chozo artifact in Lava Lake. I don't think there's anything else. If I forget something, I'll have to go back later on in another recording session, but for now I believe that's it. And the other side of Lava Lake, I believe, is where it's at. Yeah, it's the other side. I'll blow up these brimstone, I guess. I believe they're brimstone. Something like that. And right in the center here, it should show you, yeah. You can have the super missile or 3 missiles. Or 2 missiles, whatever. Now this one we could have gotten earlier as well, but it's a bit like you could get this one actually really early if you wanted to. If you, like when you first go through this area, you could get it. But it's a little bit of a pain in the ass because you have to bomb jump and mess with lava, and you don't have a lot of health at that point, so there's not too much benefit from doing it that way. So I believe that's really, yeah, there's something else we need to get in here. So let's just make our way out and towards the Phendrana Drifts. Alright, so right off the bat, almost, like in that main room that we're about to enter, there's already a couple things we can get, I believe. So most of it's ice related, so that's why we had to wait to the end of the game, because we had to have the plasma beam to do so. And now that we're back in here and stronger, there's also a bunch of these guys. But, well, you see what happens. It doesn't matter that they're there. So first one is right here. Just shoot the ice and it melts away. And missile expansion. And then another one of these guys right over here. Blow him up, or melt him, or whatever you prefer. Most enemies just take one hit to kill now. I scanned these guys, right? No, I never did. Wow, I never scanned them. Good thing I checked. Okay, well these are flicker bats. I thought I've scanned them already. I could have sworn I scanned them. That's not too good. I thought I scanned them. As you can see, there's a missile expansion up there. And there's a couple more things back in here, but first we need to power super missile this thing, and then it's something we scan. And little thingy opens up and reveals a spider ball track. At least I believe it's a spider ball track. Yeah. Now, this is a cool little spot right here. Like this tower, I like this a lot. Like on top of that, it's really cool. I like that you can see that there's a missile expansion up top there that you just can't get to until later in the game. I just find that really interesting. Like, well designed. It's like a cool little tower with a missile expansion on the top of it. I don't know, it's just neat. It's well designed. In here, at the very top, there's another Chozo artifact that we have to get. So we're gonna make our way through. I hope I scanned the ice parasites that were in here back when they were here. I really hope I did scan them. Because otherwise, I'd miss the 100% scans, and that would be sad. But, as you can see, this guy's all frozen, so, oh, more plasma beam. Now that we thawed him out a little bit, so the Chozo guy, just drop our ball into his hands. And that'll open up a passage, or blow up a passage. And then, boom. Another Chozo artifact. This one would be the 9th of 12. So as you can see, we're collecting them pretty quickly. There's a good chunk of them in the Phazon Mines, though, that we have to get as well. So that's going to be way later. There's a lot more that's left to do in the Phazon Mines, just to give you a heads up. Like, a lot more to do there. That's why we're just getting all this out of the way now, because I don't want to have to backtrack anymore after we go there. Alright, yeah, so this room, there's a couple things we need to get, I believe. A few things. Oh, hi! Look at that, it's a full-grown Sheegith. I forgot. Those guys spawn. Just like the one we fought, but maybe a little bit bigger. I mean, a little bit smaller. So, but as you can see, the plasma beam kind of takes care of that. So yeah, it's a fully grown Sheegith, but not quite as big as the one we fought. So there's something interesting. Anyways, right here we have another area with another missile expansion, and I believe there's a couple more in here as well. So let's make our way up and around. And it'd be interesting if there's something behind this waterfall, but I don't think there is. Although it looks like there's a platform we can stand on top of. Right in here, I believe. Yep, right here. There's a spider ball track. Kind of decently well hidden. It's just barely out of sight, where you can't, like, see it if you walk by without looking. So you're gonna walk through here, and you look this way. You're not gonna see it. You have to walk over here and look in to see it. So it's pretty well hidden. So, let's see. I think that's actually it in here. That looks like something you would stand on top of, but you don't. But yeah, I think that's it in here. So let's keep pressing forward. Oh, hi. Probably should double check it. Okay, it's getting good. Damn, they take a lot of hits. Except for one charge shot. One charge shot gets rid of him easily. Of course. Alright, so now let's make our way up here. Just annihilate you. I love how their face still deflects the plasma beam shots. Like their faces are hard enough not to just melt instantly. But another fully grown Sheegith here. Very easy to get rid of. Alright, and he only drops 20 health too, so that's pretty bad. Now let's see, we need to go up here. Well, not there, but up here. Although it doesn't make too much of a difference, I could have just jumped up here, so I don't know why I went that far up there. Okay, pay attention now. Over here, we have something very special. Just break that, fall down, and we get a power bomb expansion. Yeah, of all things, a power bomb expansion is hidden over here. I don't know why specifically that, but it's cleverly hidden. So, remember what I said about the ice shriek bats? Yeah, they're not here anymore, and they never will be, ever again. So, make sure you grab that when you did, or when we mentioned it. I feel like there's another hidden missile expansion in here, but I don't think there is. There shouldn't be. I'm pretty sure there isn't, but I just feel like there should be. Because normally there's hidden stuff all in these kinds of rooms. Now, let me double check. I can hear. I really don't think there is, though. But I just want to double check. Make sure. And I believe this just takes me out. But we'll double check. It never hurts to double check on things. Oh yeah, just that room there. There's nothing in there. Alright, so we'll just head back the other way. And I don't think... There's actually, now that I think about it, there's no expansions that we have to get in the Space Pirate compound, but there is a Chozo artifact that we have to get. So we have to go all the way back through there again. I just realized I didn't end the part off around 15 minutes, so this is going to be a longer episode. I kind of forgot to end it off earlier. So, yeah, we'll just put it all into one episode. I'll make the collection episodes longer, so they don't get split up too much. Like all of Chozo Ruins in one episode, and all of Magmoor Caverns, and all of this and that. So, I believe we don't have anything in here that we need to get. However, we can use this to get up here easier. Oh god, I just got like blasted with all of those. Okay, screw you. Alright. Well, there we go. I don't think there's anything in here. There's something back that way where Thardis is, and there's something back in here. But I think what we'll do is we'll go get Thardis's thing first, and then we'll come back and go through the Space Pirate compound. But first, I'm gonna say fuck it, and we'll go ahead and end this part off, because 20 minutes is good enough. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take it easy and peace out.